Hello everyone, Elizabeth Judith, your courage coach, here to give you any tips, tools, strategies, get the conversation going, anything to help you build your courage and strength to go out there every day and live your best life. And today I want to talk to you about courage. I could go on forever about that subject. I am the courage coach. It's my passion. But today I want to specifically talk to you about taking action and how that plays a part in building your courage. In fact, it is key. I think it's the antidote to fear. Antidote being the remedy for some poison that you've put in your body. And I'm talking about that fear. In the mega best-selling book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, Susan Jeffers talks about how, in spite of all of the innumerable amounts of fears we have, whether it's fear of losing our job, fear of being abandoned, fear of failure, fear of success, whatever it is, the core root of all of those fears is the fear that if any one of those things happens, we are not going to be able to handle it. That's what we're afraid of. We're afraid that we're not going to be able to handle whatever comes our way. So she poses the question, if you could get yourself to a place where deep down you knew no matter what came up, you could handle it, what would you have to be afraid of? And of course, the answer is nothing. So the next logical question then is, how do I get myself to a place where I feel that no matter what happens, I can handle it? And the answer to that, of course, is taking the risk, putting yourself out there, taking chances, doing it, going into that fear, and then dealing with whatever it is that comes your way, whether it be that you failed or your worst fear happened, you deal with it. But I talk a lot about how fear is like a muscle. I used to think it was something you either had or you didn't have, and I definitely didn't have it. But the truth is, it's more like a muscle. We all have it. It's just some of us haven't been exercising it very much, and some of our courage muscles are very, very weak. And just like with any exercise program, you wouldn't go out completely out of shape and go and try to pick up some 500-pound barbell. You're going to hurt yourself, and you're probably going to crawl back into your corner, lick your wounds, and probably not exercise for a very long time. So we want to take courageous action in those small little steps, and we get stronger and stronger every time we do that. And it builds our confidence to where we feel, yes, I can handle that. When I finally found the courage to leave my toxic marriage after 31 years, I was terrified of so many things. I had basically gone from living with my parents' house to moving in with my husband. He was my first serious boyfriend. I was a stay-at-home mom, doing some acting on the side. And we each had our areas of expertise, and he had taken care of all of the finances, the bills and the taxes, and all of the tech stuff in the house, and all of the home repairs. He was an engineer. And when I left my marriage, I not only left behind all of my security, he wasn't able to financially take care of me, but I also left behind every excuse I had ever had for why I couldn't step into everything that I wanted to be now. And it was really scary. And at the beginning, I showed up like that person who was really out of shape, who has now decided to start exercising. And I resisted every time I had to exercise it. I was basically that wuss that was just like, no, I can't handle it. But then I just took a deep breath and I told myself, yes, you can. I reminded myself that I chose this. I don't want other people to be doing these things for me. And just one thing at a time, I took it on and I tackled it. I can't believe the things that I did. I have moved and built king-size beds by myself. I have fixed toilets. I have done kitchen plumbing. I have put up these double rod curtains that are over 20 feet long, that are really heavy, by myself. These two big burly construction guys had to come over and take them down, and they needed to put them back up. The two of them together couldn't get them back up. And finally I had to say, don't worry about it. I will do it. I can handle it. And I did. It's amazing the things I've accomplished. And they may seem small to you, but that's where my courage muscle was at. And I've learned that I can financially take care of myself. And now I've even started my own business. And this is just the beginning. There's no end to what we can do if we just start taking consistent, courageous action every day. And that's what I want for you today. What is it that you're tolerating? What is it that you're settling for? Where is it in your life that you're telling yourself, I can't handle it? I promise you, you can. Just take that first small step and then take the next one. And let's help each other out. The first courageous step that you can take is maybe put it out there in the world, what it is that you're going to do. Put it in the comments below, and keep posting what action you took. Let's cheer each other on. I'm trying to create a community here where we can support each other because, a community is a huge part of helping you develop your courage to go out there and do it. And if you know someone else that needs to hear this message, please share it. And in the meantime, my courageous hearts, go out there and live your best life.